And I'm recording now. I'm here with Miss Shawnda Allen. Allen, yes, Shawnda Allen.
Alan.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, Shawnda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. A lot of work today. I've been doing lots of interviews. This is my day off, actually. Yeah, but it's okay. So how was your day?
It's going good. Going good. I've done some work myself today.
Okay, okay. What do you do?
Well, actually, on a normal basis, I'm taking calls all day long. I'm a sales advisor.
Child advisor?
Sales advisor.
Sales advisor. Oh, you're taking calls.
For Medicare.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's your day job.
That's my day job.
Yeah, how do you like that job?
It's stressful.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. But you are an artist too, yes?
Yes, I've been singing for, well, the first memory I have of singing, I believe I was probably about 3 or 4 years old, and I was in a vehicle and we were going down the road, and I was listening to Tanya Tucker on the radio, and it was that song, There's a Tree Out in the Backyard.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
Uh, what
Uh,
is the name of it? Something Band, um,
uh-huh. Okay.
something another band.
Uh-huh. So you got a memory of singing since 3 years old. You've always been a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents musicians?
My dad.
Okay, okay. What does he
My
play?
mom sings, but my dad played everything. They say he played bass and guitar and piano. There was a number of instruments, but I don't play one.
You don't play any instruments?
Nothing I want to,
No.
but I just don't know how.
You're not interested in learning?
Oh yes, yes, yes. Very interesting
Huh?
learning.
You say your mom's a singer too, right?
Yeah, my mom sings.
So your parents met through music.
I don't really know how exactly they met. I think they
Uh,
met when she was working at she worked at Waffle House, I think.
okay,
And
okay.
that's where they were.
So can you tell me a little bit about your background? Like where you from, where'd you grow up? How did you start making music professionally?
Yes. So I was born in Aberdeen, Mississippi, and we actually lived in Tennessee for about 6 or 7 years.
Oh, okay.
And we moved to Alabama when I was 9, and I've been there ever since. But I actually have been singing in church, well, since I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Oh,
But
okay.
I didn't start writing songs until about 3 or 4 years ago when I got divorced.
You got divorced. Okay, okay. So you started in church,
Hmm.
right? Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay. And your parents were Christian too, right?
Hmm.
Okay, okay. I'm a Christian too. Do you make just Christian music? No.
No, actually, I've only wrote maybe two Christian songs. I've wrote the rest of them been country.
Okay, okay. So how often do you perform?
I haven't gotten to perform yet.
Oh, you
Not,
haven't performed yet? Like, okay.
no.
All right. What about recording? Have you recorded some stuff?
Oh yeah. I actually had my first CD recorded back in 2001, 2002, somewhere around there.
Okay, okay, yeah. It was a CD. You printed out into a CD, right? The physical CD. Yeah, back then we used to do that. I got my CD too over there. Yeah, I used to do them some CDs. I don't do it anymore. Just put them online. But is there anything we couldn't hear, like on YouTube? Is there anything I could find any of your songs on YouTube or something?
Oh no.
You don't
This
know?
was just a CD that my brother made of me singing.
Okay.
This was not, yeah, anything like that. Nothing professional was made yet.
Okay, okay. So you made it, was that like a home studio?
I know he had a studio of his own. He actually owned a shop that he turned into a recording studio.
Okay.
And so he recorded other people. He did this for me because he just really wanted me to be a singer. He
Uh,
wanted me to get that chance. It just didn't happen.
okay, okay. Didn't happen, but aren't you a singer?
Yes, I mean, he wanted me to go. I think it was back when American Idol was first coming out that he
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so he wanted to put you on the show.
Yeah, I think that was his plan, but I was too nervous back then.
Yeah, there's always this side of music where you want to be famous and all, right? Not
Yeah.
you, I mean like like sometimes you think, but I'm actually interviewing lots of artists and musicians who are not famous. So I'm actually exploring like that side of like making music out of passion, just out of
Yeah.
love and not expecting something out of it, right? Because a lot of musicians actually get frustrated when they get into music and they think they're gonna make it big and they see they're not. So they stop enjoying it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I done decided that I don't really care about that part of it
Yeah.
anymore. I want to my goal is to get an album made
Okay.
of my songs. That is my goal so that I can just have it, and
Yeah.
know that I accomplished what I was trying to accomplish.
That's beautiful. Yeah. That's what it is. And also, you do that, you're gonna be proud of what you did. You don't expect anything else from it because a lot of people have their albums, don't appreciate that they have an album because they're expecting something else. And then they lose like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not even grateful to have an album, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like that too. I just recorded my album. It's a cumbia album. I did it like because I used to be an artist trying to make it big and all, and I stopped enjoying making music because of that, you know?
Yeah.
So then I quit music for some years and then I came back, but just thinking like I don't need to be famous for all. I just need to like I really can play the guitar and I'm gonna show that and that's what my new album's about. So I mean I'd be happy to help you record some music, make some music. Do you say that you write your own songs, right?
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm a Christian too. I don't know if like that a lot of the music when it's not Christian music, it could like lead you to, you know, like
You can
there's
lead you down the wrong path. That's the reason why I don't want to go professional with it.
yeah. But what do you think about like making secular music, like music that's not Christian? It's not like like it's wrong or something, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know that it's wrong. I mean, like you talking about just country music.
Any
Like I'm not.
style
I can't. I don't know about the songs that are so vulgar, I guess.
right.
I don't know
Right.
about those songs, but I don't feel like talking about, let's see, having a farm and, growing up. I don't see that as being nothing wrong with that. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
talking about anything bad. So,
Yeah, I mean, I know.
but, but you're not praising God. And so I get your point.
Yeah, because actually what I've noticed, like music it's really powerful and that's why it's also involved in worshiping and in brainwashing too. Like people who listen to music and who are not Christian and they're exposed to, like reggaeton music with dirty
Mhm.
lyrics and also like lead you
Yep.
to so it is actually very powerful. People change the whole way they dress, the whole way they speak just because of music they hear, So sometimes when you don't put the message, it's kind of like, like it's our responsibility to put the message out there, If we're not like it's kind of like compromising our beliefs. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I do. I agree. I mean, it's funny because I didn't want to go that way. Well, you're young and you have your own ideas about what you want to do. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think I would even be able to write, because it just never came to me.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, it was
How
actually easier to write the gospel songs than it was the country for
Yeah,
sure.
totally. Because there's like much more meaning and like a purpose, like a higher purpose working through you, I guess, right? Like I
Mhm.
see when you do music for the Lord, like it's more fulfilling. Like if you like trying to put yourself out as an artist. But then let's change the topic. How did you get started in writing? Like you say you didn't come to, but then you got started and what pushed you to start writing?
Like I said, I got a divorce and went through, what you go through when you get a divorce and what you go through in life in general.
Hmm.
And just what I went through when I was married, I just put that out on paper and, being so frustrated and mad about things. that's how I got it out.
Right, right, right. So you got this. So I mean, yeah, I have a son. I never got married, so I never got divorced. But how did you feel after your divorce?
In a way, I was
Relieved?
very happy and relieved.
Yeah.
And then in a way, because I was mad because of everything that had happened. And so, yeah, a little bit of both. I was relieved and I was really mad.
Mad,
Mad, yeah.
like angry.
Very.
Okay, okay. So, like, we say that as Christians, like, marriage is supposed to last forever, right? So when it doesn't, I guess you'd be a little disappointed too, but there was not no point in continuing with that relationship, I guess, right?
No, he cheated. No.
Right. Okay. Do you have kids?
Oh yeah, we've got my
Oh,
it was actually our son together that we had that told me everything, and I decided then I was walking away. But yeah, he'll be 20 this year, and then I've got another one that's 22, and he just got engaged.
he just got engaged. Oh,
And my
congratulations.
oldest one did, and my other one's married already. So,
Wow. Wow. So your son told you.
hmm
Oh my God, that must have been a shocker.
yeah,
Yeah, but you must have been grateful, I guess.
I was because he's like he knew I was gonna stay with him, and he's like, oh no 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 no, you need to know something. So
Oh.
yeah, he didn't want to see me stay with somebody that was like that, and I'm glad he told me.
Yeah, nowadays we are so exposed to so much sex, really. Like there's a lot of sex out there. A lot of men are actually really weak and a lot of men think like, like cheating is not that bad,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's weird, right? It's weird. But I mean, I never got married because I wasn't sure if I could commit. Right? It's not like I'm a womanizer or anything, right? I don't really go out a lot, but like I don't want to disappoint someone if I get married and then I cannot and also like she was a really toxic person, like she was like fighting all the time and you don't want to be around that. I'd rather be alone, right? You know?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, what are your plans in music? Are you planning to you want to put out a record? You want to perform? What do you expect from music?
I don't really expect anything. That's definitely when you get disappointed. I
Yeah,
just,
that's true.
I mean, I enjoy it. It like there isn't many things that I do. Like I can do several different things. I cook and I
Uh,
sew, but
right.
music is something that I'm not going to put it down and go to something else. It's
Uh-huh.
just something I love.
Mm-hmm. Do you make music every day?
Oh yeah, I do something with music every day.
Okay. You're still in the choir?
No,
No. Okay. Why not?
because I got out of church.
You got out of church.
Yeah, I used to be a youth pastor actually.
Youth pastor.
For a little while. Yeah.
Okay, that must have been nice.
Yeah, we loved it. I mean, it was but me and my ex-husband, we did it together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mean
Thank
you quit the church like the church that you used to go to?
hmm
Right. But do you still read the Bible and pray
Oh
and
yeah, I know the Lord very well. I talk to him every day.
Amen. Yeah. I grew up Catholic, then I became atheist, and then I became Catholic again, and then I became Christian. And yeah, like there's no going back now. Yeah, it's been a long story. Yeah. Well,
How did you? That's crazy.
yeah, I mean, yeah, Lord works in mysterious ways.
That's amazing, though. That
Yeah.
is really amazing.
And yeah, I have a close relationship with the Lord too. I pray every day, read the Bible. I actually have like a group of friends. We get together and talk about our experiences and share. And I don't really go to church, like because I don't have time. And I don't know, like also in my country, there's not a lot of Christian church. It's mostly Catholic church. There are some Christian church, but like I gotta plead guilty of being a little lazy there, but. but I got but I got my relationship with Jesus, like it's all about that, right? Like reading, being connected, I mean, it's a lot of people go to church and none you wouldn't know if they're really believers.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hypocrites in church. So,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. What are your plans for today?
today I have not got any plans yet. I've
Nice.
done been up going since 7:30 this morning. So
Yeah. Do you live in a city? Do you live in a town? Out of the city? What?
I
Tell
live
me.
in a little town, I guess, called
Hmm.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
And yeah, I mean, it's not really, really small, but it's not, I don't know what compare it to because I don't know what you have.
Yeah. Well, I live in Lima, which is a big city actually, but it's in South America. So I kind of like, you know, um, it's a big city in the middle of a lot of like, you know. So I just walk like 20 minutes away and I see like small towns. I've been to the States, I've been to New York, I've been to
Okay, well,
Miami. Yeah. I've mostly been to cities, but I know that's not all the USA. That's like a little point. Like you see a big city, and then there's a lot of like small towns. But the difference between I think in South America and the USA, you got like a small town, but people are like wealthy. Like they got their things, they got money, right? Like in Latin America, in a small town, people might not be as wealthy. It's kind of like struggling a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Right. But I guess like if you're not in a city and you're like out, you're more like in nature. It's like a more peaceful environment, like a little slower than a city, right?
yeah, yeah.
All right. That sounds pretty good. So what the time it's like a kind of like a small town in medium
It's,
town.
I'm trying to think of how many people's in Hamilton, but I have no idea.
What was the name of the town?
Hamilton.
Hamilton, yes. Where is
Mhm. Yeah, it is. Let's see.
it?
It's in the northwest part of Alabama.
Okay. So it's Hamilton, Alabama, yes?
hmm
Okay. Have you always lived here?
Actually, okay, there was a singer on American Idol that was from Fayette, Alabama. So we're not very far from Fayette, Alabama at all.
Okay. Okay. You like living here?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just moved to Hamilton like
Mhm.
in the past 6 months. I used to live there. I used to own a house there, but we sold the house and we moved away. But I moved back to actually live on my brother's land with him, and he ups and moves to California.
Oh.
So I'm living on his land, and I'm fixing a house up for myself.
Okay, sounds good. You said you lived in Tennessee for a while?
Yes, I lived in Arlington, Tennessee. I
Oh,
don't know if you
so
know
what's the name?
Arlington.
Arlington. I think I heard about it. Is that too different
Do
from
what
where you
now?
live in? Yeah, too different from where you live right now.
I mean, as far as is it very different or is it far
Uh,
from each
like
other?
like very different. Like I said, it's a bigger city, or it's kind of like
Oh no, Arlington is a kind of like, well, it used to be, I don't know what it is now, but it used to be about this, yeah, about like this.
okay,
It's
okay.
a small town.
So it's kind of like a easy, like peaceful environment, not a lot of movement.
Yes, not a
Yeah,
lot of movement, not a lot of new
noise.
buildings and things going up all the time, nothing like
Tell
that.
me about it. I hate that. I got like all my house filled up with dust because of the construction. They like putting up a building in front of it and next to it, and I got a lot of noise pollution. I like to go 1 hour away from the city to the south, a little beach town I like. It's really quiet, and I like to spend my time there. But now I got to be in the city because I got to work. So, you know.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, Shawnda, it was really nice having you here. I really appreciate the time. I hope we can do this again. I got to finish because I got my other guests in the waiting room. I got a
Yes,
lot of people
absolutely.
here. But I loved it. I'm gonna send you the video and I hope we can keep in touch, okay?
Yes, I'm expecting you to teach me guitar.
Yeah, I will. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it live.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you,
Bye,
Shawnda.
y'all.
Really nice meeting you. I'll see you.
You
Bye.
too.
Bye.